Hey guys, this is Kassarian, and guess what? I'm back, guys. Alright, so, episode 2 of the restart. Technically, this is a much higher episode number than that, but oh well. Oh, look, uranium. That's Industrial Craft 2 ore, and I actually can't mine that out yet. But I did find another cave, and I'm just going to do this really quick. There we go. And I figure, why not get a little bit of gravel, you know? Gonna need it anyways. And I'm just coming down here to do some mining, actually. Yes, mining. As I said, early on, I like to mine in caves. I'm a little bit... Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know it would do that. Okay, there we go. I like to do my early on mining in caves. And that's actually mostly because caves give me the best chance of finding resources. Can I mine you yet? No, I can't. Oh, and there's plenty of... Okay. I'm going to need to make an iron pick to come back here and mine out this stuff. Yeah, okay. These are red power 2 gems. These are rubies. And that you can actually make gemmed tools out of them. And those gem tools are actually about... Why did I put a... Oh, because it is kind of dark down here. So I'll put that there just to remind me that that's there. Gemmed tools are... They're about as fast as... Ow. Diamond, I believe. They have less durability, and they can mine as if they were iron. So they can't mine obsidian. But that's fine, because I don't really... Wow, lava. Let's let's be a little careful over here, guys. I don't want to burn to death this early. And ooh, this is quite a cave, isn't it? Yes, quite a cave indeed. Jesus, look at all of that. That's nice. And I'm not going to mine that out yet. Oh, there's more gems down there too. Well, that's good. Alright guys, hold on, I gotta cut the recording here. Hey guys, just wanted to show you something really quick. Just set up a little furnace, cooking up some iron actually. Simply because I want to have an iron pick because I'm finding gems all over the place down here. And I kind of want to be able to pick them up. So I'm just going to keep mining away down here, getting all the resources I need. And I'll be back at a point in which I can show you something interesting. That isn't just me breaking rocks. Alright guys, see you in a little bit. Hey everyone, it's Kassarian. I have a zombie trying to break down my door right now. Go away. Thank you. Alright, so guys, I am back once again. Did some work off camera, burned out my pick and my shovel. Also added this little area here. And this room right here, which is eventually going to be my storage room. I hope. Yeah, I'm kind of on a sandstone kick lately. Figure, you know, make the most of what we got. But I want to get some more work done today. There are a lot of items that I need. Oh, yeah, and I made that thing too. This is an iron furnace. An iron furnace is crafted with 5 pieces of iron around a furnace. Just like this. Or you can craft it with 8 iron, but I don't like doing that. Why waste the iron when I can just, you know, use some furnace? So I'm going to sleep here just to get rid of some of these monsters. And I also installed Railcraft, or at least the most recent Railcraft I can get on this version. I also mined a lot, which you guys can probably tell. Come on, where did that clay go? Oh yeah, I got some diamonds and I gave it and made myself a diamond shovel. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the durability was kind of getting to me. Durability loss with the smaller tools. Why can't I use this trick? If you double click on that little bar down there, you can search. And it will... Oh, there it is. I'm a derp. Yep, I'm a derp. Alright, so I'm going to pull this out, pull this out. The advantage of the iron furnace is that instead of smelting 8 times, smelting 8 items per coal you put in, it smelts 10. Yes, folks, 10. I actually should probably check that. Okay, good. Okay, so that's cooking up. I'm going to take the shovel of mine, and I'm going to wander out here. And you guys can probably see where I've been mining up some sand over here. Just kind of terraforming the landscape around me, guys, you know. Are you hostile to me, or are you just... Yeah, okay, you're not hostile to me. Just sort of, you know, terraforming the landscape, flattening it out, doing all that sort of stuff. You know what? I'm going to kill you. Yay. And I'm just going to gather up some more sand. Because right now, I've been burning up a lot of sand lately. A lot of sand. You guys don't even... Okay, so you make sandstone by putting 4 pieces of sand in a crafting table. Yeah, so it takes a lot of sand to build something out of sandstone. On the other hand, I love building out of sandstone. It's awesome. Especially with this new smooth sandstone stuff. And it makes for some great buildings. Oh, that little thing I just mined up, that's useful for Thaumcraft. And actually, that's something I want to get started on pretty soon here, is working with some Thaumcraft stuff. I really like Thaumcraft. I actually will admit that early game, I actually prefer Thaumcraft to using Equivalent Exchange. I know EE is awesome, but I find in its present incarnation, I think it's a little bit overpowered. So I really prefer working with Thaumcraft. The research mechanic's awesome. It's a lot more detailed rather than just get EMC, make item. So I really like it. Anyways, so just digging up some sand here. Digging. And as you guys can tell, I have been expanding my buildings a little bit. Just kind of, you know, building out, getting things in place. Yeah, so I did a lot of work off camera. Mined a lot. The reason I do so much work off camera, by the way, guys, is I'm a college student, and a lot of the times I'm sitting in, like, the campus center, and I want to play some Minecraft, and I can't really record with other people around me. It's just kind of, you know, rude, and it's noisy, and it wouldn't make for a good video. So what I'll do is I'll just do all my off-camera work while I'm at school. Now, what this tends to mean is I end up mining a lot because, well, at a certain point, you basically just end up gathering resources. Now, hopefully, that should be more than enough sand. So the item I'm making right now is an item from Railcraft. And it's called the Coke Oven. And it's not an item you place, you actually build it in the world. So I need 4. Yeah, so you build it in the world, and I think that's just really awesome, you know? Oh, that's right, I can't shift-click into this thing. Okay. This isn't going to get me nearly enough to do what I need to do. Yeah, this will get me enough for part of a layer. Okay. So let me just get my other... Oh, it's in my inventory. I don't actually know if this will be enough. Oh, let's drop this in here. Coke ovens, the way they work, is that you put items in them. You put either coal or you put in wood. And what you get from it is you get something. You either get charcoal if you put in wood, or you get coal coke. And you also get creosote oil. Now, coal coke burns twice as long as coal. Think of it as a refined coal, basically. It's refined coal. Now, a lot of people are probably out here asking me, well, why would you want to put wood in? Can't you just do it in a furnace? Well, the upside of it is that it doesn't take any fuel to produce the charcoal. So you're basically getting free charcoal. Just put in wood, get charcoal out. You also get creosote oil, which is needed for a lot of railcraft stuff. The other advantage of creosote oil is that it can actually be used in forestry biofuel engines. Produces 4 megajoules per tick, whereas biomass produces 5. But the creosote oil is basically free. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is that this stuff is kind of a pain to craft. Because Minecraft being Minecraft, you basically have to wait for each brick to smelt out, and it's really kind of a pain in the butt. But right now I should be able to get the first layer done. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while. So what else can I do? Not much, because that's tying up my furnace. No, you know what? I can just make another furnace with some cobble. Why am I worrying about just making another furnace? I'm going to use them anyways. So I'm just going to make another furnace, just like that, and pull this out, and I'm just going to stick it over here. And I'm going to put that stuff over on that side of the building, I think. Or I'll put it right in line here. No, I'll use that side. Okay. I'll have to move some stuff around, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start making items I don't have the resources for because I didn't prepare for that because I derped. Okay, well that's not an issue. So I'm going to get 3 copper and some coal. And I have the 3 copper, I have the coal. I'm going to need 4 pieces of tin, and I have redstone. Okay. So I'm just going to chuck this in like that. And this should be done in a minute. So guys, I'm going to be back. I need to go wander off and find some things. So I'll be back once I'm done. Alright. Hey guys, I'm back, and I found what I was looking for. This is a rubber tree. Ice from Industrial Craft 2. And now I'm quite a distance away from my house here. So what I'm going to do... Nope. Is I'm just going to break all of its leaves until I get a sapling. I think I just got 1. And I was an idiot and didn't bring a tree tab with me. So you can't even get the rubber. So what'll happen is you use what's called a tree tab on that little resin hole there, that little orangey thing, and that gives you sticky resin. And you can put your sticky resin in a furnace to get 1 rubber. Now, because I derped, didn't do this properly. Yep, there we go. Oh, this is not going to be a fun adventure. Okay, let's run home. Alright guys, let's start praying. Alright guys, I'm gonna be back once I get home. Bye guys. Woo, hey guys, just got home. And if you notice, I no longer have a sword in my inventory. Yeah. That was not a fun bit of that last adventure. There's nothing quite like having your sword break while you're trying to quickly dash home. Though I got some pretty decent loot from all the critters I killed, which is fine. You know, whatever. So now it's just time to plant those 2 rubber saplings. And just to do that, I'm actually just going to use some bone meal. Because I actually need the resources from those trees pretty quickly. So I'm just going to drop these 2 pieces of dirt down. Put a tree in there, put a tree in there, grow the tree, grow the tree. Beautiful. And I'm just going to punch away their leaves. If I'm lucky, I'll get some more saplings out of these. There we go. That's 1. And... hey, got some more saplings. Awesome. So let's go. How many spaces are in here? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, place. And drop that, and poof. And would you look at that? Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to craft an item called a tree tap. And the tree tap is actually a really awesome item. So I got myself some copper. Where did those 4 pieces of tin go that I had? Huh. Well, it's not like I'm in a tin shortage right now. Oh, there they are. I was about to say, it's not like I'm in a severe tin shortage right now, so you know what? I can afford to burn those up. Okie dokie. So what do I need to do here? I need to make a tree tap, which I forgot to do. And I have a little bit of wood on me. Okay. As long as I just have a little bit of wood, I'm fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Tree tap. Now all you do is you just run up to your trees, like I'm doing now, and you right-click the little orange spot, and some resin will helpfully pop out. Did I get a tree that doesn't have a resin hole on it? Did I get 2 trees that don't have resin holes on them? No. So this one I'll eventually cut down. That's fine. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. Oop. And it's not like I don't have enough sand on me, you know, to fix that little mistake there. And 1, 2, 3, and then right there. And I'm just going to drop these 3 guys down. Okie dokie. So now I have 6 resin, which is perfect as a matter of fact for what I'm going to be making next. And I'm also going to need 8 pieces of iron. 8 pieces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And any IC2 people or people who watch my last Let's Play will basically know what I'm making here. And now I should have enough, if I put them in the right spaces. And yeah, guys, I know I'm trying to do like 5 different things at once here. I tend to do that. But I'm literally trying to run through as much stuff as I can. So, because there are some things that I don't have yet that are really irritating me not to have. So what we're going to do, and I don't actually have enough to finish this yet. Darn it. Remember what I said about bricks taking forever? But I can start on something else in just a minute here, which is good. Okay, so the first thing, now that we have some rubber, I'm going to drop that in there. The first thing we're going to make is we're going to make some copper wire. And we're going to insulate that. And this is just kind of a shortcut recipe. You'll see how else to do it in a bit. Okay, so we got ourselves some copper cabling. That's good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves some redstone, which I have a fair amount of laying around. Perfect. And I'm just going to put 2 redstone in the middle, 4 tin, 2 on either side, and a copper cable on top. And that gets me a battery. A rechargeable battery, in fact. Nice, huh? So let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, darn it, I still don't have enough. Oh, this is frustrating me. I just want to get started with this machine. That's all I want to do. Well, we got 19, so we can at least get some of it built. Now I'll do it as one whole thing. I'll let you guys see it done as a whole thing. So we're just cooking up that iron right there. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to cook it up into something called refined iron. Kassarian, how do you get refined iron? Well, it's actually really simple. Bill? Bill? Is there a Bill out there in the crowd somewhere? Maybe? No? Alright. I'll call you Bill. I don't care who you are, I'll just call you Bill. Just drop it in the furnace a second time, and that'll get us some refined iron. And now I'm just cooking up the last of my bricks, and I may not have enough. And this is where I get angry. Not angry. Mildly perturbed, maybe. So yeah, we're basically just waiting on things to cook up. And don't worry, guys, this is going to get faster. But in the meantime, what I think we'll do is we may move... I have to remember which side does which here. I'm going to guess. And I guessed wrong. That was a herp derp. what we're going to do is we're going to take that chest that I just so unwisely pulled up in the exact wrong location, pull as many items out of it as we can, and we're actually moving the chest. We're moving it over here. And we're just going to deposit some items in there like this. And like that, and we'll pull that back out. Oh, and I already had another furnace in there. Oh well. We're just going to pull the rest of this stuff out, and we're just going to pull this up like that. Perfect. Just doing some minor rearranging here. And don't worry guys, as soon as I do my next couple steps, I'm going to do something. I'm actually going to get a real sorting area going. Ah, yes, we got a refined iron. Let's pull that coal out. Oh, and you're done too. Awesome. Usually doesn't work out quite this well. So let's resort. Figure out where I stuck those coke oven bricks down there, and I still have some sand on me. So let's do this one more time. I'm not going to have enough bricks, I don't think. That makes me sad. It makes me very sad. No, I think I have more than enough now. I think I was wrong. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to come over here. And we're going to lay this down. And it's 3 by 3 on the bottom. With a hollow space in the middle. And I'm actually going to do it this way. Yeah, I'm going to have enough. Jump up. We place the last brick right there. And ta-da, we have a coke oven. Now I'm just going to grab myself a stack of coal from this chest. I have plenty of coal. And I'm just going to chuck it in the coke oven. And you can see that the coke oven turns on. No other fuel required. And it's going to start cooking that coal up into coal coke. And if you notice, it does this painfully slowly. Oh, good God, it takes its sweet time at this. So in the meantime, we're going to do this, like so. And we're going to get ourselves a machine block. And we're going to use the pickaxe that we don't have, by the way. Oops, I keep doing this to myself. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And 2 of you. And da-dut. And da-dut. And we got ourselves our pick. And I'm just going to break this up, right, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my crafting table. I'm going to put my machine block here, my battery on top of it, and my furnace like this. And this gives me a generator. Now the generator is exactly what it sounds like. It produces Industrial Craft 2 power. But we don't have anything to use it with yet. So we're going to get out some iron. 5, 6, and then 8 and 2. And that's all going to have to become refined iron, by the way, guys. Every last drop of it. And we're going to see if any of the resin holes on these trees have regrown yet. Which, of course, they haven't. And I need the rubber to keep working. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to harvest my... Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going to need all that later for other stuff. Don't worry. I'm not going crazy, guys, I swear. Alright, that's still cooking up. Our generator is just kind of sitting there right now. It has nothing to do with itself. And how is that coke oven doing? Almost done with the first one. Remember I said it worked slowly? So guys, I'll be back in just a minute once some of this stuff's working properly. Alright guys. Hey everyone. Just came back. Was actually just doing a little bit of terraforming off camera. Just threw up some more trees, and actually I just rapid grew them with some bone meal because I got a little impatient there. So I'm just cooking up a little bit more copper here. And we're going to be moving on to the next step. And unfortunately, I can't make the other machine I wanted to. And completely get off this coal-based economy. Because I don't quite have enough rubber yet. And yeah, I will be expanding that rubber tree farm, by the way, guys. Don't worry. And that's probably going to mean moving that reed farm I have there. So I'm just going to put those 6, 3 down like that, put these rubber down like this, and I'm going to get myself some more copper cable. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to pull out some more redstone, just like that. And I'm going to put 2 redstone like this, some wire up like that, and some refined iron in the middle, and that gets me my first electronic circuit. Now, these items can't be placed, and there are only a crafting ingredient. So there's that, and I'm going to need just a couple more little things. I'm going to need some cobble, I'm going to need some flint. And those of you who are IC2 guys know what I'm making now. Put that there, put the machine block there, my circuit's there, and my cobble just like that. And that gives me the macerator. The macerator is one of my favorite machines from IC2. What the macerator does, and I'm just going to get a little bit of coal coke here. Oh, really? Ow. Die. Die. Oh, you split into 2. Joy of joys. I have a passionate hate for these Thaumcraft slimes. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some coal coke out of here. And let's say this tin. Let's do the copper first. So I'm just going to throw the copper into the macerator. And I'm going to throw 1 piece of coal coke in. And you can see the generator's providing energy to the machine next to it. The macerator won't provide energy to the machines in line with it, so I'm going to have to run some cable eventually. What the macerator is going to be doing is the macerator is going to macerate the copper ore. And each ore you put in will yield 2 dust. Now, this only works for ores. This doesn't work for like diamonds and gems and this and that and the other thing. But what it gives you is 2 of these dusts, and each one of those dusts can be cooked up into 1 bar. So it doubles your ore output. Isn't that awesome, guys? I mean, really now. Oh, it's nighttime, so I'm going to sleep through the night. And the other item I'm going to craft is I want to get as much off of this coal-based economy as I physically can. Because you know what, guys? I don't like having to use furnaces. They waste stuff, and I hate waste. All of you guys know this. I hate waste. Loathe it. Detest it. And I don't have any rubber. Arrgh! So I'm just going to build this out a little bit more then. And I'm just going to... I don't have a sword, do I? I should make a sword, shouldn't I? This would be a wise idea, wouldn't it? Yes, yes, Kassarian, it would be a very smart idea. So just get some of this, some sticks, and I'm going to need some wood soon. I'm realizing that more and more as I'm working. So probably in between this episode and next, I'll get some wood. And let's just kind of flatten that out there. Alright, now I'm properly armed. Yeah! And one of my kind of intentions for this area is I want to terraform it. Like, I want to make this my little desert oasis. There we go. Now, if you guys notice, if you guys really know your Minecraft well, you'll know that the amount of damage I just did to that was equal to a diamond sword. So yeah, I want to turn this into my little desert oasis. Like, I'm going to do this now, actually. I'm just going to do that, and then that. You know what, that's a stupid idea for right now. I was thinking about doing something, like, pretty, but I decided against it. So, yeah, basically what I'm doing right now is I am just waiting to get some more rubber. Yep, that's it. Just waiting to get some more rubber. And kind of beautifying the area. So, yeah. So let me... Nope, not what I wanted to do. Come on, come on, come on. That's that, that's that. My macerator is working along fine. And that coal coke already ran out of fuel. But I'm just kind of giving it to it one at a time here. Just because, you know, I don't want to waste any of that energy it's producing. So what I'm going to be doing between this episode and next, is just kind of waiting for this to cook up. And actually, I'm not going to cut the episode here, I don't think. Oh, I already got a respawn on that one. Any more respawns on these? Yes! No, not quite enough. Maybe you guys? Any of you? Really, guys? You haven't respawned yet? The other trees are respawning faster than you. Come on, you three. You can do it. Sorry, I get a little crazy with this stuff sometimes. Anything? Anywhere? Maybe? No? Really? Like, seriously, guys? This is just silly. So let's just check out my coke oven. You guys can see here that I have some liquid sitting here now, and it's cooking away slowly. It's slowly doing its thing there, and this thing is slowly macerating up, very slowly. But on the other hand, I'm doubling my resource output, even if it is kind of painfully slow, you know? Alright, let's check these guys again, because I really want to get to this next item before I have to wrap the episode, because it makes my life a hell of a lot easier. No. Alright, guys, I'll be right back as soon as I get some more rubber. Alright, everyone, so I'm back. I did a little bit of work off camera, and I'm just going to put a couple items together for you guys before I end this episode. So, we've been producing all this IC2 power, right? Nice little generator, fill it up with another piece of coal coke. It'll run that macerator, right? Well, if you notice, that's the internal power storage of that macerator right there. Once that fills up, any more energy that our generator produces is wasted. So we want to stop that. And also, I'm getting rather tired of having to just manually feed the coal coke in over and over and over again. I'd like to have something of a buffer. So I made myself 3 rechargeable batteries. I'm just going to put them in like that. I'm going to put a copper cable on the top, and I'm going to surround the whole thing with wood. And I get myself a battery box, or a bat box. And I'm just going to put that bat box right there. And as you notice, I was successfully able to avoid having to craft myself a wrench, which I'll explain later. So now I'm just going to dig down here a little bit. And this generator, I'm going to wait until that runs out of power, because you guys know me, I don't like wasting stuff. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take my copper cable, and I'm just going to run it down like this. I should have just enough to drop downstairs and hook up that macerator to that battery box. Now, if you notice when I placed the battery box down, the side that was facing me had a dot on it, and all the other sides didn't. Well, there's a reason for that. The side that has the dot on it is its output face. Everything else is an input face. So even though this generator has energy in it, it's not going to send that energy into the bat box because it's not on the input face. Makes sense, right? So we're just going to wait until that generator drains down a little bit. And it's nighttime out there, so I'm probably going to just sleep through this night right here. Snore. Alright. So now we're just waiting for this generator to be empty. You know what? It's close enough. I'm tired of waiting. So we're just going to put this right up here, right next to that battery box in that corner there. Now, because it's directly touching one of the facing sides, I don't need to do anything. So I'm just going to drop, I don't need to connect any cables or anything. And of course I do that with my iron furnace because I'm a derp. Notice how similar the generator and the iron furnace look? Yeah. Kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. Alright, so I'm just going to drop this coal coke right in there. And that should charge up that battery box. You can see it's starting to try and charge. But a lot of that power is actually going into the macerator that's running right now. There it goes, starting to get some charge now. So I have that, but I still am dealing with the fact that I need coal to cook things. So I'm going to fix that now. We're going to put the iron furnace in there, an electronic circuit on top, and 2 redstone either side. And this gets us the electric furnace, which is just like the iron furnace, except, surprise, surprise, it runs based on electricity. Boy, how could you ever have guessed that on your own, guys? Alright, so the electric furnace works the same way. Internal battery storage. Stuff you want to cook goes up here. Battery, if you're using one, goes down here. Output goes out here. The advantage of this thing is that now I only have to use coal to charge this battery box. I don't have to worry about these machines down here. So I'm going to get some stuff set up, and I'll probably come back when I'm ready to craft my next machine. I'm probably going to craft an extractor because rubber production seems to be an issue right now. I only have 6 trees, and they're not producing as much as I'd like them to. Alright, guys, so I'll be back in a couple minutes. And remember, guys, I'm aiming for about 45 minutes on my episodes nowadays. I felt 30 minutes just really isn't that much time once you get down to it. So I'm going to be doing off camera. I'm going to be getting all set up, and I'm going to be macerating down most of my ores. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be up to. All right, guys. Hey, everyone. Just coming back here briefly. So I figure I'm going to solve this issue I have with rubber. So I crafted up a machine block, an electronic circuit, and 4 tree taps. And there's some other people in the house who start laughing. I'll leave it up to your guys' imagination what they thought when they heard me say I'm having problems with rubber. Alright, so we're just going to put this item. And what I made was the extractor, by the way. I'm just going to drop the extractor down there, and I'm going to drop downstairs and hook up a cable to it. Yep, that's the giggling you hear in the background. We have dirty, dirty minds here. Dirty, dirty minds. Alright, so now that I have the extractor hooked up, I'm going to run back upstairs. And yeah, guys, I know I try to keep this PG generally, but I fail miserably. I really do. Alright, we're just going to throw our sticky... We're going to throw our sticky resin into the extractor. And let it extract itself. Yeah. Yeah. So how are you guys tonight? Good, I hope. Yeah, good. Alright, so notice this extractor runs. In the furnace, I get one rubber per resin, right? When I put it in the extractor, I get 3. 3 times the fun, right, guys? Alright. I'm going to stop with the dirty, dirty jokes for a little bit because this is just getting silly. So what I'm probably going to do off camera is I'm probably going to craft up a couple more machines over here. And just in between this episode and next episode. And then I'm just going to work on processing all of this ore and dust that I have here. Alright, guys. So that's what I'll be doing. And have a good night, everyone.